Hey YouTube, today's video we have a special video dedicated to the local high school students. Um, I do have a local high school that supports me pretty hard. A couple of you guys had asked me to do a special video, some affordable low-end clones, since, quote, you guys don't have a lot of money to spend on this stuff, so that's what we're going to do. Stay tuned and we'll get right on it. Hey YouTube, Civilized Redneck here, back with another video. Thank you Redneck Nation for continuing to support me. Speaking of supporting me, there is a local high school. I won't mention the name of the high school for security reasons, but they're supporting me pretty hard there. I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of the guys there. So, special shout out to you guys supporting me. First and foremost, Mr. Cole, thank you. Jacob, Jackson, Cameron, William, Caleb, thank all you guys. Definitely appreciate it. Without you guys, wouldn't be where I am. I know you guys had a big part in it. Thank you all. Again, that was Cole, Jacob, Jackson, Cameron, William, and Caleb. Thank you guys. You guys are all supporting me pretty hard. Some of you guys who are in the fragrance communities and stuff, you may want to skip this video. Again, this video was requested by the high school students. They said they don't have a lot of money to spend on stuff, so they're looking for some lower end, not as well known clones, so they don't have to spend all their money on, you know, some of the stuff you see behind us. So over the last week or so, I put together a list. I've come up with two pretty decent clone houses. Like I said, lesser known, not arm off quality or anything like that. You guys might have heard of a couple of them. The first one is called Preferred Fragrance. I got 3 from that house, and you guys might actually these guys are floating around right now that everyone's going crazy about, doing reviews. This is actually from that house. This is the Preferred Fragrance house that's putting up the Distillery series that everyone's raving about at Walmart right now. So keep your eye out for reviews on that from myself, Chris at Motivated Living, and Matt. We're trying to do a collab together discussing these guys. Just hard finding the time with everybody's work schedules, but we'll get that done. So like I said, the first one's looking at, I picked 3 from the House of Preferred Fragrance. I got Dark Oak, which is a clone of Ralph Lauren Polo Supreme Oud. Probably not the safest high school bet. This would be something more along the lines if you wanted to stand out and have a smell of your own. Like I said, oud is not something easily done. This is all synthetic oud. Nice looking bottle, but again, not the safest high school bet with this one for sure. Next one, let's get this over here. I can still see this. The next one picked up a little more so, but it's still, I'm hitting these guys first. Still, if you're looking for a unique scent that you're not going to smell like everybody else in the high school, you're not going to smell like your girlfriend's ex-boyfriend, you could go with this guy. This is a clone of the Gucci Guilty Absolute. The only problem with this is it's actually a little more refined than the Gucci, which is a good thing, because the original Gucci comes across as extremely smoky. This is a little more sweet and doesn't have as much of that smoke in there, which is actually a good thing. I actually prefer this one over the Gucci version. It's just, the Gucci's just hard to wear. It's not for everybody. It's either love or hate. This one's much better. It still probably wouldn't recommend it for high school use unless you just want to separate yourself and smell different than, you know, most other guys in the high school. The next ones are all excellent choices for high school in my opinion. One of them is a little more fall scent. That's the one I'm getting ready to show you. This is Smoked Whiskey. I think I saw Stephen Fragrance do a breakdown on this. I believe it was him. That's the bottle. Love the bottle myself. But this is a clone of Mont Blanc Legend Night, and it is a pretty good one. Again, not as refined, not as rich as the original. It plays in its favor, actually. It's a very good scent, but again, I would say this is more of a fall scent for sure. All of these three, I got maybe 3.5, 4 hours projection, probably closer to 3.5. Not projection, longevity, and about half an hour of projection. So these would be something you definitely would want to take with you and spray, respray in the bathroom, or in between classes or whatever. It's not going to last you all day. But okay, I can say I've never had that happen. I was in the middle of shooting the video and got a phone call and it kicked me off. But luckily, I think I'd finished what I had to say about these guys. So we'll move on. The next company we're going to look at, in my opinion, was a step up in quality and lasted a little bit longer. This is called Watermark Beauty. These are the guys I got from them. This is called Guess Pour Homme. It is a clone of Gucci Pour Homme. These next two definitely would be the ones I would recommend number one for high school. This is called Victory. It is a clone of Invictus. And then this last one is Warrior Blue. It is a clone of Versace Dylan Blue. And I can say the last two were pretty close and they lasted a good while. But let's take a look at the bottles real quick. Again, nothing special on the boxes. The bottles weren't bad at all. This one is the clone of the Gucci. For high school, this one still, it's a good smell. It might be a little mature for high school. I would recommend this one again if you want to smell a little different, but you might get told that you smell more like an old man. It is probably would be a reach for high school, but definitely worth looking into. And the bottle is very heavy, very spot on, good atomizers, good blids. These, like I said, I think are a step up. The next one we're looking at is the clone of it's called Victory. It's a clone of the Invictus. And first thing I see when I look at this bottle, I think Fragrance One, the Office for Men scent. The bottle reminds me a lot of that initial bottle they put out. And these, I will tell you, on Amazon, these run about $15.99, and I got them much cheaper than that. So you tell me why the bottle design could be a little bit better on that first batch. I understand he was wanting to get more money in the juice, but didn't look at the bottle that much, but it is what it is. Scent wise, this thing is pretty close to Invictus. Actually, I think it's more in between Invictus and Invictus Intense. So it's not a bad smell at all. I got about 4 hours of these on my skin, so you'd have to maybe lunchtime or something re-spritz up. But very sweet smell. If you guys know what Invictus smells like, definitely a safe high school bet on this one. And then the last one I think was probably the closest out of any of them I tried to the original, and it is the Versace Dylan Blue clone, and this is called Warrior Blue. There's what the bottle looks like on it. You can tell they straight ripped off the design for the Dylan Blue. Good heavy cap, good looking bottle. It smells, after the first 10 minutes maybe if not even that long, it smells almost identical to the Dylan Blue. I wore them side by side, and the only difference was the Dylan Blue, of course, lasted longer. But I did get about 4 solid hours out of this one. I did not respray it because I was testing all 6 of these guys out. But again, these two were almost 90% on this one. This one was almost spot on, which really surprised me for the money. And of course the box. Like I said, nothing special on boxes. But these guys were a step up over the others. So now, what I'm going to do, since you guys been helping me out, I'm going to help you out. I know this isn't high-end stuff or anything, but I mentioned 5 or 6 names at the top of the video. You guys go down to the comment section, wherever it's at here. Leave me a comment. Let me know that you're in the high school. And first come, first serve. First one I see will get your choice, first choice out of any bottle I've got here. This is a giveaway for the high school only, by the way. So guys, if you're not in high school, please don't comment or any of that. Again, this is for the high school. Some of the guys were looking for ideas to save them some money. I've got these bottles. Guys, go hit the comments. Somehow we'll figure out if I can figure out how to prove that you're subscribed. Leave a comment, and first come, first serve. first comment gets the first choice on whatever you want. So we got 6 of them here. Second comment after the first one's gone, you get your choice of the second one, and so on. So guys, thank you for all your support. Like I said, go down there, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment, let me know what's going on. I'll send these to school by my daughter, and you can pick them up from her. But like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you, Redneck Nation. Thank you, local high school. I won't mention your name. And again, thank you to the guys that been talking back and forth. Cole, Jacob, Jackson, Cameron, William. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you much. Till I see you again, Redneck Nation, we're out. Maybe.